I don't know if you can tell the absolute head on me, but it's 2 o'clock in the morning and we are going to Phuket finally. We are going a week later than expected, but it is finally happening. Obviously last week's flight got cancelled because of everything that's going on, and we've been kind of hemming and hawing about it the last few days, just kind of seeing what's going on, what's happening. And yeah, yesterday we just went for it and we are heading over, and I'm absolutely buzzing for it. Just a bit of a change of scenery, and obviously doing a bit of Thai boxing for the first time, out in Thailand anyway. And yeah, it should be absolutely unbelievable. We are at our gate now. It's literally 2 o'clock in the morning. The airport situation, it's very different because for one, the electric gates weren't working, so there's only a few people checking passports, so the queues were absolutely huge. And outside of that, all the shops, well, not all the shops, but most of the shops are closed, which makes sense because I presume they just don't want people hanging around the airport. But we're nearly there. Now we just need to get on and get out. And yeah,
there was an emergency alert just there, so we were this close.
Yeah, so I don't know if I actually showed it in the last. I did, I think. So basically, every time there is like a missile threat or whatever, you get an alert on your phone to say fucking seek shelter or whatever. Which, look, it's nothing has obviously happened to us and whatever, but it's the case of the flight actually taking off. And
it just means that obviously the airspace, like, there's obviously shit going on.
Yeah.
At the minute, so hopefully, yeah. This is. See, it's always around this time, fucking night as well, isn't it? It hasn't been happening for about a week, I'd say. We haven't gotten any, and then just recently, the past 2 days, really.
Yeah.
It's been going off. It's been ping, ping, ping. Like, go away.
Yeah.
But hopefully it's awesome.
Anyway, we're both wrecked. Usually we would be in bed by fucking 10 o'clock.
At least 4 hours.
But yeah, look, at least we'll probably sleep straight through. 6-hour flight, get in, then we actually need to book accommodation. We haven't got accommodation because the whole time we were like, right, what's gonna happen, like, because we don't want to lose money. So yeah, we're probably gonna do that now. And yeah, hopefully all is good. The one thing I will say about accommodation is there's so many places over there that I've been looking at, and yeah, it shouldn't even be an issue kind of getting there and finding somewhere, even if it is for a night or whatever. But yeah, it should be all good. Right, we have actually made it eventually. After the last clip in Dubai airport, we literally had to go down into like the underground part because there was obviously the missile strikes and everything like that, so that delayed the flight a little bit. But the longest thing, or like whatever, the flight in itself was grand, 6 hours, flew in literally, and the worst thing was waiting the last, I don't know what to say, it was 2 hours? 2 hours in a queue for checking like the passport and everything like that. So yeah, that was rough. Like, there was an option to skip the queue basically, but it was €5 each, but they wouldn't obviously take card, and there was no ATM, so only if you had cash you were able to do it. So we had to stand there for 2 hours, which is fucking shy. But nevertheless, we're on the way now. We're about an hour away from our hotel, and yeah, we are in desperate need of some water, electrolytes, a bit of food, and yeah, I'm looking forward to just sitting down. And okay, we're stopping at a 7-Eleven first experience.
It's your first time in the 7-Eleven?
Yeah. What's the buzz here? feel like the cold stuff would be better. Good morning, lads. What's going on? So, we are awake and alive. I can't even remember what the last clip was. Was it in the apartment?
Yes, you were talking about the airport situation, I think.
Yeah, so since then, like, we got here yesterday, managed to get into the apartment, managed to get a meal in, and within literally...
Managed to sleep.
Yeah, managed to sleep since then. Slept from 7 p.m. till 6 a.m. So feeling a little bit hungover from that alone. But yeah, looking forward to actually getting back to normal and building some sort of a routine here. So the number one priority is coffee, which I have already. I don't know if you'll be able to see it. Coffee, cinnamon roll to start the day because I'm absolutely starving. I feel like yesterday was a rough day of eating. And yeah, I'm gonna get this in and then crack on with work. So we're in this cafe here, and yeah, gonna get anything that wasn't done yesterday done today, and just overall catch up on everything, make sure everything is feeling good, and then get some shit in order, get a scooter, and then just go around, do a few bits, and yeah, rest a little bit more because I'm still not 100% awake. Right, so after getting some mango sticky rice, I have no idea why is it blue and how you're supposed to eat it, but this is what I've been doing. And it's actually lovely. It's like this is like coconut milk. This is sweet and tastes like coconut as well. There's obviously mango.
It is weird that it's blue, isn't it?
It's tasty, like, but very fucking weird.
What's the texture like?
This. Try it.
No, thank you.
It's like, it's warm.
Is it?
Yeah. It's like jellies. Not taste like jellies. Texture is like
Feels.
jellies. Weird.
So what would you give it out of 10?
Honestly, a solid 5. Just because it's so weird, like, I don't know. It doesn't taste bad, but it's not to write home about either. What is going on, lads? So we are in 7-Eleven on Fitness Street, and I didn't show you anything because I feel like Fitness Street will get a video of its own eventually. Plus, it's literally dark out. It's I'm gonna watch on backwards. It's about 8 p.m. I think. So we're here just to see what the story is, see what's going on, and we're gonna get a bit of food. There's like a restaurant that does prepped meals. I don't know if that's what you can call it. They basically weigh it out for you, so we can stay on point. I did, however, get a pair of gloves, so I was looking forward to this because in Thailand you can get these things for cheap. I paid €60, I think, for a pair of 16-ounce silver Fairtex gloves, and which is basically half the price what you would pay for. Like, I got a pair of Fairtex gloves there about 3 months ago, and I paid 120 to get them. So yeah, basically we're going to be getting a lot of gloves while we're here. And yeah, someone needs to tell me what the story is with the 7-Eleven fucking toasties, because that's all I keep seeing.
They're like renowned. Is that a thing? Like they're like famous?
Yeah, no, literally, that's all I keep seeing is like people going into here and fucking getting toasties. Like, I can see them there in the fridge, but absolutely disgusting looking. Yeah, like, I can only imagine like whatever they toast them up for you, but like fucking eating a slipper. But yeah, this is it. We're gonna grab a meal now. I was quite shit at recording today, but we've basically just been chilling. We were actually at a beach club. Well, a beach club. It's a little spot beside our hotel, and we actually managed to get a serious deal for like food, the beach beds, for I think it was €30 each, and you got all of your food included. And we had a couple of coconuts, a meal each, a fruit platter, and we still didn't spend all the money. But like, we weren't gonna sit there and get all the money out of it because we had to get on with the day. Even I didn't even get the scooter sorted yet, so that's going to be first thing on the list tomorrow morning. Right, so the place we were going to, Pure Prep, was closed, so we are at Ali's getting these tandoori chicken skewers. Yeah, bit of a wild spot, but it looks good so far. Bit of rice, bit of chicken, a wrap, and yeah, Rachel got sweet potato. Oh no, not sweet potato, baked potatoes. But yeah, it looks good so far. Rachel is a bit freaked out about eating in places like this, but I think it's going to be good. It'll be like one of those things that, you know what I mean, it looks a bit wild from the outside, but it's actually 10 out of 10. It's already making faces, so I think it's lovely. Grand bit of grilled chicken. I was probably underate loads today, so tomorrow is where we go back to tracking everything to make sure that I'm not overeating, not undereating. Solid. Good morning, lads. What is going on? We are going to have a breakfast of champions here. I have a pastry. I have an Americano. It's 8 in the morning. I've been up since, it's half 8. I've been up since 6. Went to see sunrise and all that. Shut up. Went to see the sunrise. It was actually pretty good because we're literally on the beach. And yeah, it's pretty good. And this is breakfast of champions. Before.
Oh, there's watermelon.
Oh yeah, we're gonna have a bit of watermelon as well. Yeah, I'm gonna have pastries. I'm gonna have a protein shake, which we've got in 7-Eleven. I'm gonna have another coffee, and we should be well fueled for the Muay Thai session. I was only telling Rachel a story about how when I was about 15, 16, my mom's friend had a house up in Nice that she was renting to someone, and basically the person living in it ended up being on fucking drugs and all that, and she wrecked gaff. She used to throw bin bags out the back and just fucking everything grew over them, and the house was just in bits. And she's like, yeah, fucking Ben and his mate, you'll find a mate and he'll help you clean it out, get it ready for the next person to move in. I was like, yeah, happy days, a few quid. And I tell you, this gaff was in bits. It was in bits. And me and my mate, we cleaned out the whole place. And I mean, when I say cleaned out, like went from cleaning out, taking out all the furniture that was in it, taking up all the carpets, painting the house on the inside and the outside, cleaning out the gutters. I got the back garden down to the fucking, cleaned it down to the ground, like there's no grass left in it, everything. I got about 120, maybe 150 euro for a week of work. It was absolutely disgraceful. And I spent on a pair of gloves. So yeah, I fucking don't want to do that. I wish
you looked at me the way you look at your new gloves.
Yeah, they're nice. I have some nice pastries here for you.
What you got?
I got an apple crumble, cinnamon roll, and almond. So loads.
Anxiety to the nines as it is, and then driving to the
What a fucking buzz, honestly. I'm excited. We're at AKA Thailand, and I've been wanting to train Thai boxing in Thailand since I was about 14, 15 years old. And I don't know how it took me so long to actually get here, but here we are. We haven't actually booked in a session, so we're going to see what the story is, and we're going to find out at reception if they're going to have a space for us. But I don't think it should be an issue. Worst case scenario, we sit down and just have a look around the place. I did get a scooter, got a little NMAX. The last time we were in Bali, I had an X-Max, which is a bigger version, but that's it there. Handy little yoke. I think it was like €60 for the next 6 days, so literally £10 a day plus your deposit. So yeah, what a fucking buzz. Beautiful weather. I think they just finished up a class, or maybe they're starting it. But yeah, I'm gonna show you around this place, and yeah, I'm fucking buzzing. First session in Thailand done. That was absolutely unbelievable. What an experience. Absolutely bollocks now. But yeah, what a spot this is. Like, it's unbelievable, isn't it? I'll show you we're at the pool now, so you can see the pool. It looks like it's fucking green over there, but it's actually a design. You have the basketball courts, this little thing that they use for fitness classes. But yeah, absolutely unbelievable. There's a sauna, ice bath, everything you could ever want. We're gonna go grab a meal now, I think, see what food they have. But yeah, unbelievable. I can't believe I didn't get any clips on the DJI. I'll have to, yeah, Rachel's got some. But yeah, next time I'm gonna bring the tripod for the DJI.
Yeah.
Just record the whole thing.
I was gonna say you need to bring a tripod.
Yeah, and I need to get a haircut today. Vanilla protein shake.
What's it like, berry?
10 out of 10, yeah. Berry, coconut milk, and yeah, protein. Right, so we are in Pure Prep, which is actually really handy. It's only like 8 minutes down the road from our hotel, and it's basically a restaurant where you can kind of get like macro friendly, you could say, meals, and they have a menu where they specifically tell you the calories and everything like that. So far I roughly calculated the calories that I've had, and I also ordered 2 meals here. So I ordered teriyaki chicken and also oatmeal protein pancakes, and I am roughly somewhere between 2,300 to 2,500 calories. Today is a rest day for me from weight, so I am aiming for 2,700 calories. So I'll have another small meal later on in the day for dinner at about 500 calories and plenty of protein, because I'm only at about 130 grams of protein so far. So again, hopefully this is going to be nice, because it looks 10 out of 10. It's probably a place that we will come back to every single day for our meals.
Just calculated how much it would be. Now, Ben eats fucking 2 meals at a time, so it might be a little bit different for him. But for a normal average person who came here and just had 3 meals a day, so your breakfast, lunch and your dinner, on average it would be €12 for the whole day.
Yeah, no, it's
so
gas.
Maybe for you it might be about €15.
Yeah,
but
like the two things that I ordered were 150 baht each, which is 300. So no, that's 200 is a fiver, so that's about 750, maybe €8 for 2 meals. We'll see, like, because of the price of them, I'm presuming they're going to be fucking tiny, but we'll see. We'll see when they come up anyway, and it's gonna decide a lot for us. So yeah, also next door there's the cookie place that we were looking for. We do love a nice cookie, so we'll have a look in there. Rachel got a bagel. chicken, tomato, cucumber,
And some cheese.
yeah, and cheese. It looks absolutely
It said
terrible.
cheddar cheese, but it gave me an easy single, so that will be coming out.
So here's the teriyaki bowl. The portion looks good, but it's just the chicken. There's not a lot of it. But either way, it looks good. And here we go. Oatmeal protein pancakes. They smell absolutely unbelievable, but they look like uncooked turkey burgers, don't they? Yeah, I'm gonna dig in now. The teriyaki bowl is gone. It was nice. It was lovely. So I just dropped off Rachel at the hotel, and I'm going up to get a haircut. This place is about a 5-minute walk away from the hotel. I don't know if you can tell, but I am absolutely dripping sweating. The place looks like a bleeding Eddie Rocket, but this should be good. It'll be interesting to see if I'm going to get butchered.
Okay, thank you. Thank you.
Right lads, a bit of a catch up. We are in a place called Bites, and it's a cookie shop. Unbelievable stock, and we're going to try 2 of them. We're being very good. Usually it's 3 between us, but we literally just had dinner, and it was actually a bit disappointing because we were going to a place that we thought was like I don't know, what would you call it? Like simple food, you know what I mean? Chicken breast, rice, whatever.
Literally way out our food.
Yeah, like that's what we were hoping to be able to kind of track the food and whatnot. But it was closed, and across the road there was an Italian, so it was just like, well, we just go in there, and it was lovely. You know, fairness, like, it was grand. But we need to plan our days of eating a little bit better, because if we're going to stay here for a little bit longer than a week, like, I need to stay on point. Outside of that, obviously, you haven't seen me since I got the haircut. I think it's grand for a tenner of a haircut. I think it's quite fresh, I would actually say. And what else was I going to say? Since the haircut, I've just been working since I've got back. So I was getting back to the lads, any of their check-ins, just seeing how they're doing before the weekend. And then I also had a call with one of the lads joining. So Brian, if you're watching, what is happening? But what was I going to say? What's your first impressions of Thailand?
I'm actually just texting my sister here as well, and I'm basically saying that I do prefer to Bali so far. I think it's more built up, and I think maybe it's just Phuket in general. It's just more. Now look, we haven't seen all of Phuket either, but the roads are obviously better. I haven't seen any weird wildlife, which is obviously a massive plus because that ruined Bali for me. And yeah, I just think obviously the gym today was really cool. The Muay Thai.
Yeah, look, I think.
Could you get that in Bali? We just didn't really look.
Yeah, I think so, but it's definitely like it's not half as big over there. You know what I mean? Like it's toy boxing. That's what it is. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I think that first of all, the roads are not half as hectic as they were in Bali. Like I'm on a bike, and it was like it's just normal. You're running around on a bike. There's a lot more cars, and it's just you're going down the road, and you don't feel like someone's gonna take you out on the way. Do you know what I mean? And then, so that's a massive plus. I would say food-wise, the big letdown. So in Bali, there was a lot of places that you could just literally say, go in, I want 100 grams of chicken, 100 grams of rice, and 100 grams of veg, or whatever. Where over here, we've only seen one restaurant doing it. They've 2 locations, and they fucking close at 7 o'clock. So it's like you can get dinner there and whatnot. And again, it's not the end of the world if you're here on a holiday and whatever you want to eat, what you want to kill. But personally, I don't like doing that. I'd rather stay on point. And yeah, it's a bit of a minus for me. And there just isn't as many, like, you'd say fit cafes, you know what I mean, whatever that means, but just foods that are, you know, clean, you know what I mean, and you can eat every single day and not have to worry about it.
Yeah. See, I think the thing is as well is that, like, when you come to places like Thailand and Bali, like, you don't have, like, we don't have a kitchen.
Yeah. Not that I want to cook either.
No, I know,
mean?
but
Like,
you get me, as in, like, you come and, like, if you are going to be training and all that, like, you're not cooking your own food, you still want good food.
yeah. I think, yeah, the fitness side of things is unbelievable. Obviously, I go with my gyms. And we haven't been to a proper gym yet. We're actually going to go tomorrow morning. And the gym looks grand, it looks good. So I'm looking forward to that. And one thing that I will say is most definitely Phuket has a fucking seedy side to it. So there is...
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Do you want some sugar? Just milk. Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah, no, Phuket has most definitely got a bit of a seedy side to it. And what I mean is you are never more than 3 minutes away from a coffee shop, I mean a weed shop. And yeah, like, it's grand, obviously it doesn't bother me or anything like it, but it's just like they are fucking everywhere. Like, every road that you are on, you're going to see at least one that and fucking browsers. Like, and it's whatever, lads might be watching this, people get happy days, but it's just like, I'm thinking of the people that it would, like, you see sitting around, and it's just like that, and then all the outfits going around with the young Thai girls. It's just, I don't know, to me it's really, like, you know what I mean?
I would say it's probably about, oh, that smells unbelievable. Never open. It's actually quite easy to get. The whole, no, sorry, am I okay? I hate myself.
We are on the way to Banana Beach this morning. What a buzz. On a longboat. I nearly went on my arse already. Slipped. Yeah, so far so good.
It's not a long boat.
It is a longboat.
Ben hasn't gotten, no it's not. If you saw the ones that you know what I mean, but Ben hasn't gotten the experience. We got scammed. This is not a long boat.
Rachel's complaining all morning because she didn't want to get on a boat.
Yep.
It's been good so far. Okay lads, that was heavy. That was not a smooth boat over to the island, but in saying that, it is absolutely beautiful. Like, this by far the most amazing beach I've ever seen in my life. Like, wait till I show you.
Yeah, free. But I mean, if you want to pay more for this one, you can use this one to pay money.
Yeah, look, I've never seen anything like it, or even anything close to it. Unbelievable. Bit of a mango pineapple chat. Rachel, what do you think of the island so far? It's like something out of a fucking movie, you know what I mean? The beach, everything. There's like a little gym behind. I'm actually going to have to record a little piece for it. But yeah.
You do not have to record.
But yeah, it's pretty cool. Some sort of a DJ. Well, I don't know if it's a DJ. There's music playing, cheap foods, cheap drinks,
How much was this?
These were 150 each. So €3 maybe.